Okay, so all you Pinterest designers out there, this video is for you. Next time you see a beautiful room, it's not sheer luck, it's hard work and design principles that we use on a daily basis for all our projects. Basically, we're here to have a group discussion about us as designers versus the layman who, thanks to social media, thinks they know it all when it comes to designing. You know, they think it's simply about placing furniture in a room, add a bit of wallpaper and a cushion, and we're done. But we know it's a lot more than that. And there are certain design principles that we use all the time and have stood the test of time. So we're just going to touch on those today. So we'll start with Swini.
So let's imagine a room where the entire furniture is forced into one corner and the other corner of the room is entirely empty. So when you enter the room, your mind senses that something is off. So that's where balance comes into picture. Balance is one of the basic design principles. And
Why do you think balance is important?
yeah, so balance is never shouted and specified in a design. It is subtly mentioned, and that is the art that we as interior designers have, that we have to subtly add it in the design. So balance has three, in broader terms, it has three types. One of the type is symmetrical balance. So examples are bedside table with two lamps, that is symmetrical balance. Then the other type is asymmetrical balance. So for example, in one of our projects, we did a foyer. So in this foyer, each element has its own weight, but it's balanced. So we have added this Kit Kat tiles on one side, that is balanced with the mirror, a tall mirror, and even the inverted arches are balanced with the straight arch in the mirror.
Symmetrical balance is mostly associated with traditional or classical styles.
Yes.
And where you have more modern design styles, we can go for asymmetrical. And the
Right.
third one was?
And the third one is radial balance. So for example, if we have a circular chandelier, it has the circular flow of light, and under it we have a circular dining table. So that is like a radial balance that flows into the room. So basically, balance is one of the important basic principle, and it is not shouted out in the design. It is always subtly added.
I'm going to talk about proportion and scale. प्रोपोर्शन इट्स प्रोपोर्शन जैसे हर चीज़ को मतलब कोई भी एलिमेंट हो गया उसको भी प्रोपोनेट सही तरीके से रखना, मतलब प्लेस करना हर किसी भी रूम में या किसी भी प्लेसमेंट ड्राइंग रूम में या कहीं भी करना, और उसके स्केल के साथ। मतलब ये नहीं कि अपनी दीवार छोटी हो और फिर हमने उसके पूरे दीवार में हमने सोफ़ा उतना लंबा ले लिया हो, और उसके साथ भी स्केल, उसकी पेंटिंग जो उसके ऊपर हम पेंटिंग या कोई भी आर्टिफैक्ट लगाते हैं वो दीवार पे, वो भी उस मैच करके लगाना होता है। जैसे सोफ़ा के ऊपर भी लगाया और वो दीवार देख के, ये नहीं कि हम सोफ़ा के बिल्कुल बराबर ले गए, इतना स्केल में लेना है कि उसको इन्हेंस करे, हाँ इन्हेंस करे, ये नहीं कि उसके साथ बिल्कुल अजीब ही दिखे। दैट्स वाई स्केल एंड प्रोपोर्शन इज़ इम्पोर्टेंट।
Okay, with balance and with proportion comes rhythm and flow. So when we talk about rhythm and flow, I think about music. Some music is very upbeat, some are very slow and mellow. So that same comes with our interior design spaces. Some places can look very mellow, whether that is showing in terms of color difference, whether that is showing in terms of the arches, that is very very slow. But then comes a fast pace, jahan pe it looks very chaotic. So यहाँ पे आता हमारा rhythm and our flow. So our rhythm can show up where how our eyes are moving. Eye movement के हिसाब से in an interior space. So as soon as you enter, what do you see first? How does it transition to the whole entire space is what rhythm is. Next, when it comes to flow, it goes hand in hand. Now flow, it is the connectivity, how the interior design space is connected together. Ab rhythm hai, so that can be seen in terms of our arches that we incorporate, whether that is the lighting that we have in a ceiling design. But then when it comes to flow, that can be shown through colors, it could be shown through materials. Agar hamara flooring kuch दूसरा color hai, then we can show that in our tables. and so forth. So
Basically, we just need to pull it together.
pull it together.
With a
It should,
common element.
yes, it should look uniform.
Yeah.
It should look like it's a part of a space.
And everything is talking to each other. It's a storyboard.
Yes.
You know?
It's a story. Every design is a story. Every design and the person who's living there is a story, is a life. And that is where we as interior designers have to work with principles of design to incorporate it.
Yes.
After flow and rhythm, so we are now going forward to focal point and emphasis. So I will be describing the focal point. It is one of the major design principles of the interior design. So suppose if we enter a room, so our main focal point can be an object or the place. Create that effect, it should be emphasized with surrounding object like chandeliers or something elements, finishes with elements. So if we take an example like in one of our projects, in the dining area, so we have the main focal point of the dining table. So in that area, the main focal point is the dining table, and to emphasize that, we have given a long floral chandelier.
I know which project you're talking about.
Yes, ma'am. So it's a drop-down chandelier, and it's a kind of long one, rectangular one. Yeah. So it's kind of its emphasis so beautifully. So we can like create this in one of our in next of our projects and all.
So this is also where you have radial balance. As well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
And again, with rhythm and flow.
flow.
Rhythm and flow. So we should stick to one focal point in an area.
Yeah.
So if we go for another,
Well, I think sometimes we tend to increase that.
yeah,
Right, but you have to do it very, very strategically.
Exactly.
So they're not clashing with each other.
Mhm.
Yeah. So they, all the focal points get their importance.
Yes.
And it's divided.
So that's why if it should not clash, so that's why, like Suni said, we should maintain the balance.
Yes.
So it's all interlinked.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
So just as emphasis focus on a particular thing in a space, so on the other hand we have contrast. Contrast creates visual interest and balance by using different kind of materials, textures, finishes, and colors. So as per me, I think that contrast is quite important because it makes a space look unified and defines each of the elements. So in one of our projects, I was doing the modeling, so I had the chance of adding finishes space. So there was a sofa in beige color, and I added blue cushion covers. So that was kind of contrast in the space. If contrast will be used in much extent, then it may hinder other principles, because each principle, as everyone discussed, is interlinked with each other.
Yeah.
So contrast is important, but not in to a large extent.
I feel like with contrast, it really blends the whole space together as well. Because if you don't have any contrast, then you don't know how to differentiate two spaces. And when you have a contrast, so let's say, especially in like a bathroom as well, you have a nice textured tile compared to the floor, which is plain. So it gives a nice contrast and it blends the whole space together, brings it together.
So harmony means where the all designs elements belong together, like furniture with their textures and elements, like a concept and theme. Where it's in unity, where all entire space belong in one direction. So in unity, where the entire space feel like one. So it's not like that. In one bedroom there is another theme, and in another bedroom there is another theme. So we have a same contrast theme in one unity in our house, so that it's look perfect and match our vibe.
So if you're looking to get your interior design done for your home or your office space, do get in touch with us and be assured that we will be incorporating the design principles into your space.